south-southwest. On this piece of coastline.
Here, try the magnoscope. I didn't see anything, though.
I'm sure this is where that ship ran aground last night.
There's no sign of any wreckage.
I know. That's what puzzles me.
Well, it was very dark and cloudy. Maybe it's just a trick of the night sky.
I saw what I saw.
Well, Dubar didn't see anything. Did you, Dubar?
No, but that doesn't mean anything.
But in your experience.
Sinbad might be younger than me, but he's had a lot more seafaring experience. He first went to sea at 12, captained his first ship at 15. If he says he saw a ship run aground, believe it. Come on, let's look for survivors.
Ugh, you men, you're all so stubborn.
Sinbad, over here!
What is it?
Looks like kindling.
I know, but it's got different colored paints on it. It's been splintered off something big. Something with painted decorations.
Something like a ship.
Yes.
Really, you two? You're making no sense. Look how far the pieces are spread around. They're probably washed ashore during the night. Nothing more than flotsam.
Little brother. Unless I miss my guess, this is what's left of a mainsail.
Never seen a sail shredded like this before. Not even in the strongest of storms.
And the wood, it's been pulverized.
And this mark on it.
An insignia of some sort.
Oh no. It's the royal insignia of Omar of Basra. It's as if the boat was lifted out of the...
I suppose this whole thing could have been caused by a giant waterspout. But the wreckage seems to have resulted from the ship being torn apart, not a crash. It's all quite curious, really.
Dermot's found something?
Must be a king's ransom in there.
You can rule out foul play then. No pirate would ever pass up such a fortune.
Sinbad, look! I'll get him.
Let me see him. His helmet's stuck. It's all right. You'll be fine. It's going to be all right.
His helmet's been caved in.
Isn't there anything we can do for him?
He's beyond our help now.
What could have done this to him?
Something I don't want to think about.
That tattoo on his chest. A cult?
It's not a tattoo, Dubar.
What is it then?
I believe it's a thumbprint.
Rest in peace, brave warrior. May you be granted happiness in the next world.
Whatever you're thinking of doing, I'm with you, brother.
I have to find out what happened to Omar. After all the trouble I brought to his kingdom, I owe him that much.
Surely no one could have survived a shipwreck or whatever of this magnitude.
That soldier did.
Besides all that wreckage on the shoreline, doesn't add up to an entire ship.
Meaning what?
Meaning that something picked up the rest of the ship and took it in there.
Interesting concept, but physically impossible.
Bruce is right. It would take something as big as an elephant to carry a whole ship.
No. Something bigger.
Those men on board. The horror.
Omar was called the Savage Sultan for a reason. He's strong, resilient. He may still be alive. It's my duty as his honored friend to find him and bring him home.
And if he's dead?
Then we give him a burial befitting a man of his great stature.
Noble sentiment, Sinbad.
Rongar, get the crossbows from the longboat. We may need extra weaponry.
I brought my skyhook arrows.
Fetch them as well.
I've been waiting a week to try them. How exciting.
Maybe you should keep Dermot close by, Maeve. Until we know what kind of predators are lurking out there.
Don't worry, my sweet. You'll get a chance to stretch your wings when we return.
Look at that.
It's been uprooted.
Probably the storm. Or whatever that caused the ship to be grounded.
And carried inland.
Exactly. The water spout or cyclone or...
Not the most festive bells I've ever heard.
Sounded like a funeral in progress.
As long as it's not ours.
Hurry, Sinbad, it's a quagmire.
We call it a bog where I come from.
Bog!
Bog. Or quicksand. The more you struggle, the faster you sink.
Stay calm, good friend.
It's a loose bed of sand mixed with water. Its soft, shifting mass yields to pressure, swallowing anything that rests on its surface. The tremors make it even worse.
Don't struggle, Rongar. We'll get you out of there in no time. Won't we?
Theoretically, if we make Rongar buoyant, he has a better chance for survival.
Rongar, don't move until I throw my sash to you. When you get it, grab it! And hold your breath, as if you were swimming. Try to get your body in a horizontal position. Understand? This one's for real. You know what they say. Third time's a charm. No, Farouz!
Sinbad.
Are you okay?
That was positively inspiring, Dubar. You managed to...
Peruse, whatever scientific principles I applied, I learned from you.
Why, thank you.
I figure that saved us about 5 minutes of mumbo-jumbo.
Dermot! Dermot, where are you?
Dermot will be all right. He's safer up there.
I don't like him being alone.
He'll be able to avoid whatever trouble there is using a special skill. Flight.
I suppose you're right.
I only wish we had that skill right now. One more earthquake like that. I think we found what happened to the rest of Omar's ship.
Did that ship get in the middle of the island?
Hopefully the sailors on board escaped.
Escape to where?
I think we're about to find out.
Captain Sinbad! The heavens be praised!
Praised to the utmost.
What happened? We were attacked by a monster.
A most hideous monster.
He was as big as a palace.
2 palaces.
What did this monster look like?
Oh, it all happened so fast.
Too fast to see.
From below deck.
What were you doing below deck?
Retreating.
It's a military maneuver, you know.
What of Omar?
Later on, it got him.
We heard him yelling as it carried him away.
Did you see where this thing took him?
Somewhere in there.
Well, we couldn't really tell where.
The ground was obscuring our view.
While practicing your military maneuver.
Precisely.
Quite.
Of all the...
Dubar.
These men ran away, Sinbad. Plain and simple. They deserted their sultan at the first sign of trouble. Some loyalty. Bah!
We will help in whatever way we can to search for our sultan.
We will endure any hardship or suffering.
We'll accept your offer.
Let's teach you a new military maneuver. Defense.
This way! Come on! Be careful! There's more quicksand down here!
It's bigger than our ship.
And that's not our monster.
What do you mean?
Whatever crafted that bell and hung it around that animal's neck, that's our monster. Looks like we'll have to make a run for it.
A military maneuver.
Excellent.
Sinbad will never be able to outrun it. If that thing chases us, we'll be crushed beneath its hooves.
Well, we just can't stay put. We're surrounded by quicksand. The only exit is that way. The bridge won't hold under that thing's weight much longer.
Aside from that, the danger's minimal. Rams are herbivores.
I hardly call being crushed under a landslide minimal.
I can use one of my fireballs to singe its hide.
No, too risky. The ram panics, we'll all be buried alive.
Can we lasso it?
Even a man of your strength couldn't budge it, Dubar.
Come on, Dermot, one more pass.
was worried about you.
I was worried about you, Maeve. And you never cease to amaze me.
I think the feeling's mutual.
Come back here, you brazen demon! Bring back my soldiers! Come back here and fight me, you coward!
It's Omar!
We knew he'd be safe.
Come this way, the voice came from over here. Just be careful!
We're bereft of weaponry.
We have none at all.
None.
My men! My men! Bring back my men!
Omar!
Sinbad!
My Sultan, where are you?
We have come to rescue you!
Set you free!
Oh, my brave men! I knew you'd get help!
Now to get you down!
But you must hurry, Sinbad! I fear me the creature will return any time!
The rest of your men?
Sadly, I am the last! That thing has an appetite for flesh! It's coming back!
Don't worry, Your Highness. I'll climb this tree and have you down in no time.
There is no time! Off you go! Hurry! Save yourselves! Omar's right, Sinbad. If you climb that tree, you'll be stuck up there with him.
The skyhook.
Quickly!
Brother!
Aim for the branch above Omar. We only have one chance.
You can do it.
Yes!
It's getting closer!
Omar, quick! Hold on!
The beast returns!
Behind those rocks, now!
We shouldn't overreact. It's probably just an ordinary human being afflicted with some strange disease. I know of one disease, elephantiasis. It could explain a very large fellow. Some cases grow to be 8 feet tall.
And the thumbprint on that soldier's chest, it was as big as a horse's head.
Well, there's this other condition, acromegaly. It causes one's hands and feet to grow very, very large.
By all that is holy.
Unholy. What condition would you call that?
Monstrous. Definitely monstrous.
We have to get off this island. The sooner the better.
With you there, little brother.
Sinbad, I cannot leave this place. There's a village nearby full of innocent people, my people, stranded here by this monster, marooned. I promised to protect them with my army.
Oh, Omar, they don't stand a chance.
Neither do you if you try to stop that creature.
Maybe if we all work together with the villagers. Why, we have brawn and brains on our side. As well as a healthy dose of sorcery.
I can't ask you to take that chance.
You haven't.
We volunteered.
We will do all we can.
More even.
Then it's settled. Omar, lead the way.
On the plus side, this thing should be easy to track.
This is all my doing, Sinbad. I should have taken action sooner.
You knew about this beast?
Ah, for a few months, yes. The colony was begun 2 years ago as a farming community to supply us on the mainland. Then I heard rumors that a terrible monster had landed. Human, yet not human. The reports varied, of course. Citizen of the land of Amblyopia.
I've never heard of such a place.
Supposedly on the other side of the world. And when this one-eyed behemoth landed with some of its livestock, it consumed the harvest. And when it was done with the harvest,
You began consuming the harvesters.
at first I thought the reports were exaggerated, but I had to do something. I planned on goodwill to negotiate with the creature, man to man, you know?
The treasure chest on the beach.
His for the taking. Didn't even make the shore. He was on us in an instant.
You did your best.
And 100 brave men died as a result.
You behaved nobly, Omar. I found you can't reason with a wild beast. Being a bully is just part of their nature.
With a wild beast, death is the only bargaining tool, my friend.
Your Highness, is this village much further?
Not far now, Dubar. We're taking the longer route to avoid the bog pits that infest this place.
I hope we make it before nightfall.
I hate to think what that thing can do once darkness falls.
It's coming! It's coming!
Looks like we're a little too late.
I say we leave this place, take our longboats and head for the sea.
The creature would never allow it. He's always stopped us before.
I'd rather take my chances out there.
We have to let the Sultan know.
The Sultan is supposed to kill the beast, but the beast is killing us. Omar's deserted us. He doesn't care about poor farmers. He only cares about the rich, the powerful.
Keep a civil tongue in your head, man.
Ah, Your Highness, I had no idea I spoke hastily in grief.
I understand. I speak also in grief, my soldiers and sailors all slain by the monster. Only these brave men survived. They brought help, Sinbad and his crew. I cannot order you to stay. But if you do defend your homes, your dreams, we will stand with you. Together, prepare to fight to the death, eh, Sinbad?
Aye. We'll prepare the village against a further attack and slay the Cyclops. Won't we?
If we had the time, I could construct a giant crossbow. Some netting, using a variation on the skyhook
I'll
arrows.
take that as a yes.
Well, most definitely yes. Remember, the bigger they are, the harder.
They are to kill.
We'll need all these good citizens to help us. Time is a big concern.
The Cyclops has gone off into the hills to digest his meal. He's usually gone for a day or two.
Firuz?
If we work round the clock, we could make it. I'll need some papyrus and a writing tool to make some diagrams.
I'll fetch some.
And some netting. Lots of it. The stronger, the better.
We'll get the fishermen at the ready.
Excellent! Farouz, give me an order.
Lumber. We need lots of lumber.
We brawny men will start immediately, eh?
Whatever you say, Your Highness.
Maeve! Find a good spot to stand sentry. Have Dermot be our eyes and ears in the air.
I think we can manage that, huh?
And I don't want any member of my crew taking unnecessary chances. Especially the feathered ones. Is there a problem?
Our mayor, Harun al-Dessar, took his family into the hills for safety. I hope the Cyclops doesn't find them.
Harun al-Dessar. Does he have a steel hand?
Yes. He lost it as a child.
I know. He was careless making kindling.
Dubar, does Sinbad know this man?
Harun al-Dizar is responsible for Sinbad becoming a sailor.
Really? Well, then why doesn't he seem happy about our reunion?
Sinbad didn't become a sailor because he wanted to. He had to. Your Highness, Rangar, if you start the logging, I'll catch up with you in a moment.
Sinbad, wait for me! Sinbad! Sinbad, you stop this instant!
Lee, I can't play today. I told Dubar I'd go straight home and do chores for Master Tintin.
If we're to be married, you should at least talk to me when I call you.
Tell me again about being married.
Well, all the nobles will be there. I'll become a princess, and you'll become a prince.
Just like that?
Just like that. My aunt's a fortune teller. She says that you're gonna be famous.
Famous? Puny little Sinbad famous. That'll be the day.
You leave us alone, Harun!
You're not so tough without your big brother around, are you, orphan? Well, Dubar isn't gonna protect you this time. I saw him in town. Come on, Prince Sinbad. Save your princess. Be a hero. Be famous.
Run, Lee!
Sinbad!
Hold him down!
What? Come on, let's get out of here.
Lee! No! Lee! Lee! Please, Lee! Don't die! Please! I can't swim! I can't swim. We found Lee, little brother. It wasn't your fault. Harun has run away. I couldn't save her, Dubar. I couldn't save her. I was weak. The sea took her from me because I was weak. But you just wait. I'll learn to be you. I'll train. I'll study. I will be your master. I will become Sinbad, master of the 7 seas.
Sinbad. Thinking about leaving.
And Harun.
I've always felt like it was all my fault. If I'd only been there.
Dubar, you've always been more than a brother to me. You've been a father, a teacher, a protector, and the best of friends. You gave up a life of your own to watch over me. But even you, brother, even you couldn't be in 2 places at the same time.
Well, things turned out all right.
Tell that to Lee. She was my first love, Dubar.
Sinbad, what are you going to do?
After we kill the village's monster, I'm gonna go off and kill one of my own. Hurry! Get the defense set up outside the village. We don't want the Cyclops to get inside. Do I have to do everything myself? Excellent job, people! Excellent! Our job is far from completed, Farouz.
I think completion is on its way.
Well done, Dermot. Take your places. Come on, you big bully. Archers! No! Secure the netting! Quickly! Go, go, go! Get out of there! And then start holding! Come on!
We must fall back now.
Never!
Look out!
Down here! That's gonna hurt! Down here! Over here! Come on! Come and get me! Sinbad, come back! I'm leading him to the bog!
Oh, my brave lads! I will reward you with diamonds, rubies, dancing girls!
I better be right about this.
Come on, big man!
You weren't so tough after all. Creature's dead.
Brother?
I have some unfinished business, Dubar. Harun al-Dizar! Come out!
I am Harun al-Dizar.
There's no time for idle chatter, Harun. We have to get out of here. The Cyclops will get us. I told you we shouldn't be out here all by ourselves. You're a fool, Harun.
Yes, dear. Right away, dear. Do I know you, sir? Was there something you wanted?
The Sultan sent me to tell you that the Cyclops is dead. All is well. Return to your village. Why so glum, brother? We have a tide to catch.
Did you find your monster, Sinbad?
Funny thing, Dubar. That monster died years ago. I just never got around to burying him. So I guess this trip was worth it, eh? Everything has its reason. What's everybody waiting for? Looks like smooth sailing ahead!
Very good sign. Quite civil.
Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Maeve, allow me.
What do you expect when the bar's on the same island as the school for alchemists?
Well, a little trust would be nice. Do I look like I'd use counterfeit gold to pay a debt?
You don't look like you'd know how to create alchemist gold.
More ale.
Now there's a face I regret recognizing.
I thought he was dead.
You should be so lucky.
Who is he?
His name's Plunkett. It's men like him that give pirating a bad name.
And she looks like such a nice girl. What's she doing with those cutthroats?
Probably getting hoodwinked.
I'm sure everything will be fine. As soon as we get enough money for the water and supplies.
I have to go and get the gold. Now, you promise you won't go anywhere.
Jolana, we promise.
You swear?
Sinbad, I thought you were dead.
Funny. I was just wishing you were.
Keep wishing. Let's just see how long you stay alive on your own.
But I'm not.
Well, it's always nice to run into some old friends.
It's even nicer when they run away. Sorry about the damages. And more ale.
There was some men here?
We got rid of them.
You what? Oh, I should,
What?
go find them.
I don't think that's a very good idea, my dear.
Bruce is right. Those men would have killed you for your gold.
They were pirates. What were you doing with pirates?
I needed some sailors and a ship.
They weren't sailors. They were pirates.
There's a difference?
Of course there is. Haven't you traveled at all?
Of course I have. When I was small, and then when I went to school, and I've just never been alone before.
Sinbad?
Why did you need a ship and crew?
Oh, I can't trouble you.
Trouble and us are old friends. Please, we'd like to help.
It's my father, Mahmoud al-Misri. I have to find him. He's all I have left.
How long has your father been missing?
Well, I went to school, and he hasn't written in almost a year. Malaysia, the island that he's on, is only 2 days' journey by sea.
Malaysia. What a coincidence. That's just where we're headed. We have some things to trade.
What? What are you trading?
Well, pearls,
Grain.
silk. It's a large cargo. But there's more than enough room for one passenger. Adventure, anyone?
Really fascinating when you think about it. Amazing. Utterly astonishing.
Spill it, Bruce.
A few generations ago, this island didn't even exist, which means we stand on nothing more than a thin layer of hardened lava.
How thin?
Earthonomically speaking, very thin. But to the everyday person, who maybe doesn't know as much about science as someone like myself who's studied so long and so hard.
The reason my father first came here was because of the volcano. The ash made the soil very fertile.
I've heard people call Malaysia a real paradise of the sea.
There's no poverty on this island, no want of any kind. My father used his science to help the farmers care for their land.
I'm sure he's all right.
Another piece of lava rock?
Appears to be some sort of gigantic scale.
Scale? As in lizard or snake?
As in giant lizard or snake.
We've reached the first village. It's all so different.
Even Farouz could track him.
Used to be a small inn, run by a man named Milford. I'm sure we can get some rooms.
And hopefully some answers.
What do you want?
We'd like some rooms for the night.
No rooms for strangers.
Excuse me.
Not a very warm reception.
Something's happened. These people knew me.
Looks like trouble.
But they aren't armed.
That's close enough.
All right, you ready? Come on, let's go! Come on, let's go!
They don't seem to know very much about fighting.
Please don't hurt them.
Why did you attack us? What have we done to you?
It's not you, it's her.
Milfer, I've never done anything to you.
But your father?
My father. What do you know of him? What's happened?
He set free monsters to destroy our homes.
Monsters.
Terrible beasts. They kill without thought.
We found a piece of a giant scale. Could that be from one of these monsters?
Why do you think my father has anything to do with these monsters? Hasn't he always tried to help you? Make your lives easier?
True. We no longer struggle. Now we simply die. Go back before it's too late. Outside of the village, your lives mean nothing.
Well, do we go on?
I can't ask you to. I can't ask you to put your lives in danger. I can go on alone from here.
You're not going anywhere alone.
And what's a few monsters between friends?
This is the only home I've ever known. When my father worked as an alchemist, we traveled from place to place. And then he worked for a rich pasha, and we had enough money to come to Malaysia, to let my father pursue his one dream. All my father ever wanted to do was to use his science to help people. All people, regardless of wealth or position.
A wise and noble goal. I'm sure your father's just fine. He's probably been busy.
Too busy to write? No, I know something's wrong.
Did your father ever write and tell you of any unrest? Of any strange creatures?
No, in his last letter he sounded quite hopeful. He said that he'd found a way to end all war forever. And then the letter stopped. Hey, those things, they came from my house.
Wait here. Hey, excuse me! Might I ask where you got those things?
What on earth was that?
Stay here! We're gonna get some answers.
not back soon, we'll go look for him.
Little brother!
Hey, we were just about to send a search party out for you.
Well, you would have found me and one big, grain-hungry companion.
What?
One of the monsters the villagers spoke of. A lizard as large as a palace.
What, did it follow you?
No, but I don't think we should stay around here much longer.
Sound reasoning. Very sound.
There used to be a village right here. And the town's market square was right there. And the weaver's shop.
Blood?
Seems our thieves were quicker with their hands than their feet.
I appear to be sinking rather rapidly.
Hold on, we'll get you out of there!
Hold on!
Was that a trap?
No, it's a naturally occurring phenomenon. A sinkhole.
That nearly ate you alive.
Volcanic islands like Malaysia are notoriously unstable. Sinkholes are rare. The volcanic rock keeps them from forming.
What do you think caused it?
Well, increased pressure is the only answer. The rock and soil are compressed. Shoved down so that all that lies beneath is a thin layer of ash.
Shoved down by what?
Something of gargantuan size and weight.
In other words, something really big and heavy. Like a monster?
The largest, wildest animals I've ever seen on Malaysia are gazelles. Gentle creatures.
Dermot hasn't seen any other animals. No gazelles. No other birds. The island's dead.
Don't forget Mr. Big, Green, and Scaly.
When I left home, this was a beautiful village with gardens and fountains. I could walk here from my house.
We're close then?
Oh, yes, it's just over the next rise in the valley. There are more things from the house.
Thieves probably left them behind when they ran.
The people of Malaysia are hardworking and kind. They would never steal.
What'd you find?
This was one of my favorite toys as a child.
The thieves must have smashed it.
No, I did, when I was a child. My father kept trying to develop a paste to fix it, but nothing ever worked.
Perhaps the lizard Sinbad saw was an anomaly.
A what?
An anomaly. A one-of-a-kind mistake.
Dermot!
They're two of a kind! Run!
Where's my house?
Your father does well for a scientist.
The Pasha that my father helped left him a fortune when he died.
Exactly what kind of help did your father give this Pasha?
He concocted a potion for eternal life.
Guess the warranty ran out.
Father? Father, are you here?
Doesn't look like anyone's been here for a long time.
No, my father wouldn't have left without telling me. This is my father's. It's my home.
Maybe he just closed off this section. We should have a look around.
Maeve is right.
Do you think her father's still alive?
We can only hope so for her sake. Hey, what's this? It's locked from the inside. Dubar! Dubar, will you be so kind?
Stand back. Let me have a go at it.
Don't! It's a lock my father designed. It actually becomes more secure with the more pressure that you put on it.
Fascinating. I'd love to see the complete mechanism.
Shalana, what's behind this door?
My father's workshop.
Really? Is there any other way inside?
No, that's the only door.
Well, it's getting late. Let's find some food and firewood and settle in for the night. We'll have better luck searching if we get some rest.
I don't know how to thank you all for this.
There's really no need. We all wanted to be here.
I was going to give this to the pirates for bringing me here. Oh, they're not real. I was studying alchemy, but I didn't get it quite right.
So, you were gonna pay our friend Plunkett with some fake money?
I didn't know what else to do. My father always told me never to use alchemy to trick people. He had learned a lifetime's worth of errors.
Ah, so your father wasn't always the noble scientist.
When he was young, he was quite the adventurer.
Give her back the coins, Dubar. If her father could get in trouble, I can only imagine what would happen to you.
The rest of you should get some sleep. Rongar and I will take the first watch. What's that? Chains? For a minute there, I thought someone was behind us. If we hadn't turned back just now. Sinbad! Little brother, wake up!
What? What's wrong?
Ghosts!
Ghosts?
The spear! It was just here!
Maybe you dreamed it.
We both had the same dream.
There is a rational explanation. Point of fact, people under stressful situations. Or it could be ghosts. A scientific mind is an open mind. Come on.
Someone's out to open your scientific mind permanently.
Someone, meaning ghosts, right?
I don't sense the presence of ghosts or spirits here. There's someone living here, though. Living under great distress.
Leave this place!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Leave this place before it is too late!
Where's my father? Mahmoud al-Misri.
Katif!
You know this man?
Yes, he's my father's manservant. He practically raised me.
Why don't you ask him why he was trying to kill us?
Katif, what's happened? Why did you try to hurt me and my friends?
I didn't mean you any harm. I thought at first you were the robbers. I just wanted you to go.
Well, Firuz, here's your rational explanation. He's been the cause of everything. With the possible exception of that.
Katif, where's my father?
Your father is near.
Is he all right? I want to see him.
Julina?
Father! What have you done?
I'm sorry, child. I wish I would have had a chance to prepare.
I thought you were dead.
Difficult sending a note to you without a lengthy explanation.
Which I think I deserve. What have you done?
It's astonishing.
Oh, Father, these are my friends. This is Sinbad, and Maeve, and Ronkar, and Dubar. And Firuz, he's also a scientist.
Scientist? Only a scientist will truly appreciate what I have done.
What have you done?
I have found a way to eliminate war, poverty, and want. When I sent Julina away to school, I was concerned. The country there is plagued by civil war.
Yes, the land is barren and rocky, and there's constant battle over farm and grazing land.
I've always believed that if famine could be eliminated, then all war could be eliminated.
So you decided to increase the size of the animals? To increase the food supply?
Exactly.
We ran into a couple of your experiments.
Mistakes. Increasing the size of dumb beasts wasn't the answer. I realized to bring peace to the world, all I needed to do was increase the size of the human mind.
So you took some of the elixir you made?
Yes. To see whether my understanding grew along with my size, I took the elixir. With just a few drops of the liquid, my understanding of the world was complete. For the first time, I saw everything clearly. I saw how petty and puny mortals were. I realized the elixir wouldn't do anything for them.
Father?
Humans would still be stupid sheep. What they really needed was a shepherd, someone truly wise to look over them. Someone more intelligent than they could comprehend. Someone big. Someone like both. Consider yourself my honored guests. Katif, take my little visitors up to their room. Tomorrow they will witness my true transformation to a god.
Father, what are you gonna do?
Tomorrow I shall drink the rest of the elixir. And I will develop beyond human understanding. I will see all and know all. I will rule the world.
You're mad!
Mad? What right does a mite like you have to judge me?
Mahmoud, listen to yourself. Jelana has told us so much about your kindness. You have no reason to hurt anyone.
Who are you to determine my reasons for anything? I offered you the chance of your own salvation.
You mean enslavement?
Slave? Slave you shall be! Way out!
Can you see anything?
Mahmoud. He's talking to Jelana and Katif.
Father, please, they're my friends. Please let them go.
How can you consider those people your friends? They're unimportant.
Father, listen to yourself.
Have they poisoned your mind against me? Have they? You can stay here with your friends and join them in death. Or join me now.
Father, I don't know what to do. What about the villagers? What about the village that was completely destroyed? What about the people?
We can rebuild, Jelana. We can make the world a better place than we even thought possible. I have enough elixir for both you and Katif. We can rule the world. Jelana.
Look on the bright side.
What bright side?
Good point.
Any ideas on how to get us out of here?
I think we should just sit still and wait. We might be able to get away when he takes the rest of his elixir in the morning. If he still wants us as witnesses.
And if not, we'll be crushed to death when he starts to grow.
Looks like our goose is cooked.
Oh, Sinbad, please.
It's just a figure of speech.
Sinbad.
Jelana.
Sinbad, can you hear me?
Jelana? Where are you?
Katif and I are gonna get you out of there.
All I need is a little opening. Just enough to get my hand in.
Just as well. Won't have to bother with feeding my little pet.
Hurry!
Mister, I can't run anymore. Leave me behind.
No one's gonna leave you behind. We'll find a place to hide.
Sinbad!
Hey, no!
Bruce! Take Maeve and the others back to the main village! What should we do now, little brother? Not get killed. It's relentless! Let's try to get back to the village!
Servant, be gone! Sinbad, time to meet your maker!
Let's rest here. Thought you were a monster.
Can you make it?
Did you think you could escape? You cannot defy your master and live!
Father! Father! Please, this isn't you! The man I knew would never hurt anyone! The father I left was good and kind!
Julana?
Yes, Father, it's me! Please! You don't want to hurt anyone!
Go on! Get to safety! Think of the good you can do the world! But you must use your new power wisely, to help! You can't use your size as a weapon!
The laws that apply to mortals no longer apply to me! I'm a Titan! I will build and destroy as I see fit!
Run!
Help your poor father! Help! Father! Help! Help me, Julana!
There's no way this island's ashy foundation could support Mahmud's increased weight. His every step destroyed the ground beneath him and allowed the sinkhole to form.
He grew too large for the world he helped create.
The same is true for his experiments. They couldn't survive.
We found the body of the giant lizard last night.
As far as I can tell, Mahmud's elixir caused massive growth. But it didn't take into account that the beast could not adapt to the change in size.
Neither could a man.
I'm sorry things didn't turn out better.
My father made a mistake. He lost sight of what was truly important.
That's always the problem when someone starts to think that they're a god. This world was made for people to grow and learn, succeed, and fail.
I know. Now it's up to us to restore what my father destroyed. But no easy answers this time, just hard work and hope.
Come visit us in a year. We should have Malaysia restored to being a true paradise of the sea.
We'll be back to see how you've done.